Post-visualized, Episode 1. Did Picasso steal the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre in 1911. Even the great Pablo Picasso was suspected. But who was the thief? A true story visualized in my own way. Scene of the drama: Paris, France. You all know the world-famous Louvre Museum. Simply wonderful. Until August 1911, everything was normal. But at a certain point, something was missing. Still, it took more than a full day for the Mona Lisa's absence to be realized, not uncommon for paintings to be temporarily taken down for photographs. When the theft finally became a certainty, the security guard in charge must have looked pretty sure, something like this. How could this happen? Let me introduce you Sauvé, plumber at the Louvre. With his manual skills, he just proudly helped a man wearing a white smock open a door to the outside, which he had already tried to break down on his own before Sauvé came to the rescue. Smuggling wasn't too hard. The Mona Lisa is quite a small painting, just 53 by 77 centimeters. Anyway, the guy you're looking at right now is probably hiding $1 billion in today's value under his cape. But who is the guy? Young Picasso or what? A little patience, please. The disappearance of the Mona Lisa became a real sensation. The newspapers went wild. It became the top trending topic of conversation. Meanwhile, the police turned over every pebble in Paris to find the painting. The investigations revealed that teaching some judo moves to the elderly security guards was, at least, one of the eccentric security measures taken at that time. No kidding. But that didn't help either. The Mona Lisa was gone. The Louvre was closed for 2 weeks. I bet the director already saw himself on the guillotine. Surprisingly, the reopening of the Louvre was a complete success. It turned out that somehow 4 remaining iron hooks on a blank wall seemed to be more interesting than Mona Lisa itself. Slowly, the number of visitors became fewer again. Nothing happened. The Mona Lisa remained missing. Something like normality returned to Paris. What else should you do? Then suddenly tension arises again. Picasso and his buddy Apollinaire, a famous French poet, enter the stage. Due to the chatter of Honoré Géry Pierret, a crazy Belgian adventurer and friend of Apollinaire, it turned out that Picasso, under unfortunate circumstances, indeed came into possession of Iberian statues that once had been stolen from the Louvre. The police were on the trail. Picasso and Apollinaire are panicking. They pack the statues in suitcases and agree to throw them into the Seine at midnight, which they didn't do in the end. When they are interrogated by the police, they both cry in prison, but are finally able to convince them of their innocence in the Mona Lisa case. Please note the typical Picasso shirts that are now striped black instead of blue. Cost me some extra creativity. When this trail also got lost, the Mona Lisa was pronounced dead. But she's immortally beautiful, don't you think? Last act. In 1913, sketchy individual Vincenzo Perugia, who had previously worked briefly at the Louvre, is arrested in Florence, Italy, when he tries to sell the Mona Lisa to an antique dealer after it had decorated his Paris apartment for 2 years. Good taste, bro. In addition to all the money, which certainly wouldn't have hurt, it was a great motivation for Vincenzo to kidnap the painting from France and bring it back to Italy. Kind of classy. He was fortunate enough to be convicted in Italy and served a small prison sentence. The end.